Hello there, thanks a lot for coming by PosterCentral.com's video blog today. I'm Pete Howard, and with their debut album in the National Top 20 and Light My Fire entering the National Top 10 the very next week, well, the Doors were having their own Summer of Love all to themselves at this point in 1967. And this San Diego, California concert poster from the 8th of July that summer is certainly one of the most colorful and unusual of their entire career. And as you can see, it's simply dominated by Chicken of the Sea tuna. And that would normally be a sin, right? I mean, rock and roll and advertising, usually anathema to each other, especially in the 60s, before sponsorships started to seep into national tours by rock bands. But this thing is just so unusual and so one-off. And so borderline psychedelic, with its multicolored mermaids, as you can see, swimming around everywhere, that, if appearance or eye candy is a high criteria for you in collecting concert posters, well, this thing is pretty irresistible, I'll tell you. But agreed, it's not for everyone. I mean, some collectors want no part of the advertising, understandably. But in its favor, isn't there something kind of innocent and charming about Chicken of the Sea? It's not like the Doors are hawking Chevrolet cars or Marlboro cigarettes or some big, of course Chicken of the Sea was a big corporation too, but it just seems kind of quaint and everything. And in fact, I have to watch my terminology, the Doors weren't hawking anything. Promoter James Pagney was, and he's a well-known San Diego promoter from back in the day whose name actually does not appear on the poster. So, I'll come in a little bit closer for a look here, and yep, your eyes don't deceive you. It does say Chicken of the Sea presents in that upper oval, and then, of course, The Doors, and then plus 4 great local bands. Interestingly, Jim Morrison could sort of be called a local himself in some ways, because he had attended elementary school down in San Diego. And you just have to wonder how many of his classmates from, a little boy days showed up to see Jim making good, because this was the Doors' first ever appearance in San Diego. And then as still part of the big oval, it does say Band Battle Concert. Well, that's kind of clumsy wording. It seems like, just to save space or something, they switched around the very common phrase of the 60s, Battle of the Bands. And then the small oval below the big oval, as you can see, it's really the key to the whole thing as far as Chicken of the Sea tuna. It says, admission $1.50 with 3 Chicken of the Sea labels, or $3 without the labels. So there was your monetary savings. And then you've got these 4 mermaids, as you can see, swimming around in the blue area. Interestingly, they're completely symmetrical, and even top half, bottom half looks like a mirror image, with the mermaids upside down on the bottom half there, with their nice long green tails. And I suppose the poster's saving grace for some would be the psychedelic girl right in the middle. You can see there's practically, I would say, nothing mermaidy about her. She's almost like Peter Max-like there, with her flowing hair and everything, and would probably be fairly at home on just about any psychedelic concert poster of the era. So then you've got the, as you can see, bright day-glow orange strip here down at the bottom with the details about the concert itself. Now, this poster design, this very poster was used for 1 or 2 other shows, also sponsored by White Star Tuna, the parent company for Chicken of the Sea, and those would be the following Thursday and Friday. After this, up in Oakland and Sacramento. So thus you have the handy, instead of a white blank at the bottom of this poster, it's all blue, and you have the orange strip method for designating which concert the poster was used to advertise, of course. And as you can see, that strip does have the date, the time, Balboa Stadium, and ticket locations consisting of 4 Highlander stores and the box office. So, boy, the Doors with really an unusual, you just love when you've seen a lot of concert posters, you really love it when the unusual stuff comes along. And to be so pretty also, and as quaint and harmless and fun as 4 mermaids swimming around, it gets my vote. Of course, never mind that I still have tuna fish sandwiches several times a week because they're sort of healthy. Anyway, hope you enjoyed seeing the Doors from their maiden year, 1967, in Jim Morrison's hometown. sort of. Take care, thanks for dropping by, and we'll see you next time for something soon. Bye-bye.